Okay, so I want to first make sure my stream is actually up. I forgot to check. Okay, it is. Alright, time to farm Xilonen. What is this? Oh, I finally got level 10. That looks nice, actually. So I could finally farm her stuff today. Let's go. I'm gonna play with Koha. Hopefully no one is playing as Xilonen. It's actually my first time doing this domain also. Yeah, of course everyone is playing Xilonen.
Bring it!
Are they all level 90 already? I'm not sure. I'll just go Arlecchino. I don't even know what's in this, but they do not recommend Pyro. This is probably gonna be bad. What did that say? When characters might soul point increase or decrease, their crit damage is increased by 60%. Okay, not too bad. That's for Xilonen. Oh, these things again? That other domain I farm uses this.
This is where transfixed. Let me take
my son.
Bring it.
Yo, Dawn.
Gotcha.
Since when you had a son?
Here comes the catch.
You out here making kids now.
The mountain's vein foil. Bring it.
Did they leave? They're right here. Okay, there we go. I saw you were playing Dragon Ball. I heard good things about that game, Sparking Zero, right?
Laid bare. Witness my rise. Overruled. Game's up. Time's over. Time to shine. Transfixed.
Sparking is lit AF.
Hear the echoes of the Genshin. Bring it. Gotcha.
You got past that grade 8? I heard everyone's having trouble with that one.
Gonna be playing it all weekend.
Yes, sir. Are you gonna stream it too?
Imagine space boil. Game's up. Bring it. Make a pose. Time to shine. Overruled. Witness my rise. Laid bare.
I beat him eventually. I dead made a reel on it about that.
Oh, on IG? Oh, I'm not on IG anymore. But you could probably post that to YouTube Shorts also. I think they use the same aspect ratio. I'm probably gonna start making shorts again. I haven't done that in a long time.
Overruled. The echoes of... Showing you praise. But the magic flames boil. Let the world collide. Laid bare, everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Lightning, echoing song. Hear the echoes of the bone. Bring it. Laid bare.
Uma uploaded to Shorts. Got a decent amount of views on it.
Yes, sir.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Witness my rise. Let the world come
Did they
on.
raid
Laid
me?
bare. Let the magic flames boil. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Alright, that should be enough for... I gotta make 11. I think it's this. how do I do this again? Elemental skill. Yeah, it's philosophies of kindling. Okay, I need to make 11 of these. Does it tell me how many I currently have? Yeah.
If I level Sara's talent level from 8 to 10, is the buff difference gonna be day and night?
If you level Sara, you talking about Kuzoro Sara? I haven't played Kuzoro Sara in a minute, but I think, yeah, she buffs a lot. The damage, did you ask about the damage? Is the buff difference? I'm not sure, I gotta check it right now. After I make these. Wow, I don't have enough. I could show you what the 10 is, but I have her fully leveled also. Where is she? Right here. Oh, I have her constellations too. Her attack buff at 13 is 91. I forgot what it is. This game doesn't let you see what the previous ones were. But I think that attack buff is a lot, actually. And her burst gives the same attack bonus. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's best to just level her skill all the way up. Because if you're going to use her with Raiden, you want her to give the max amount of attack.
82%.
Oh, 8 is 82? Yeah, definitely get to 10 if you have enough, books and materials, level up materials. Get as high as you can. Because if she's gonna be the buffer for your electro damage dealers, then you might as well get the max buff. That's why I'm trying to level Xilonen. That's what I'm doing with Xilonen's, because her elemental resistance decrease is at 30 right now. When I get to 10, hers, the elemental resistance decrease would be 36. I think it's 36 at 10. So yeah, if that's your support, then yeah, definitely level it all the way up as much as you can. For me, I don't know, I need to farm this stuff. Or I have to get... I'll get the rest when I finish her quest. Alright, I'm gonna do the quest now.
True, Tism for showing me her max buff percentage.
Yeah, no problem, bro. If you want more tips and tricks, I don't know if I have a Kuzoro Sara video. I think I made a Raiden video, and I did use Kuzoro Sara in that video, so maybe you could find it on my channel. But if not, hey, you know, hit that sub. It's always helpful for me to have someone around. And if you need any more tips, then yeah, I'll help you on stream too.
You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so unfortunately, I won't be able to show you around.
2 steps ahead, glasses purple yellow diamond, already liked and subbed.
Oh, yeah, that's not really what I mean. It's not the mess that's really the problem.
Hey, that's what's up. Thanks.
It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Books, files, and even ancient texts I got from the Masters of the Nightwind.
Good looks.
Everything's piled up to the ceiling. You probably won't know where to step once you're inside. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock the door. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then, boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh no!
That must have hurt. Was Kashina okay?
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a
I
step in.
pulled for Xilonen, but I don't have enough materials for her. I have 19 blue books and 27 Mora. I should stop leveling up characters that I...
Only 27 Mora? Dang, yeah, you need to farm those ley line of wealth to get some Mora. And yeah, blue books. I'm guessing those are the level up books. Yeah, you could farm the other ley line for that too. So you do have Xilonen, or you just pulled for
Yeah,
her,
in
but
the trenches, loudly crying face.
yeah, bro, that's the trenches. But we've all been there at some point when the game is, you know, picking up steam and releasing so many characters. Like we got Mualani, Kanich, and then Xilonen back to back, and then there was Raiden Shogun on one of those banners. Yeah, they get you that way. They make you use all your primos, all your intertwined fates, and all your level up materials. But the good thing about the chests in Natland, though, is that a lot of them give a lot of talent level up books and stuff like that, too. So I think they became more generous. And if you level up your world level to the max, which is the newest one, world level 9, I think, enemies also drop double the items. So they made it a little easy. I don't know if that's locked behind world level 9 or if that was just part of the recent update. But they made it a little easy so players don't run out of materials.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons and armor hanging all over the place. But it seems more like a library than a workshop.
Primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which are countless related stories to support it. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it a physical shape, but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within the name. And to do that, I have to collect as many related stories as possible and read through them all. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories about themselves. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find the authentic spirit. And this is the only way for the spirit to become an ancient name that matches its essence.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but after hearing you explain the details, Paimon can't help but think that ancient names are really powerful.
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. It doesn't have those kinds of physically tangible effects. Well, take your own names, for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel
Yeah,
like
that world
the
LVO 9 ain't even enough to help my broke all ugly crying face. I've been focusing on Raiden now. What I don't like about her is that you burst
Yeah.
the race shreds.
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past.
I see.
Well, that's what Auntie once told me.
Bruh. But, let me see. You've been focusing on Raiden now, yeah. What I don't like about her is that her burst one-shots an enemy, then that enemy doesn't have, the red shreds. Okay, yeah, with Kasara. Yeah, True, true. That's true. I, I don't know. What constellation do you have on her, though? But yeah, if she's able to one-shot enemies, then you don't really need to worry about it unless you're doing multi-wave content. But that's why in the Abyss, I would only use characters that are good for single-shot enemies. I use them for that, and then use other characters for multi-wave content. For example, I would never use Sino for multi-wave because his bursts last so long, and then all my other buffs that I gave him from other characters never is able to get carried over.
With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, it's easy to get scared and tired quickly. But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, you might still get tired, but it'll still be a whole lot better than watching.
C2 and also pulled for her weapon, she's strong. And also, what you just said is also smart. I should use her in multi-wave content.
Yeah. C2 is nice. I have C1 for riding. I don't have her weapon either. I'm using the catch. I got a fish for that other weapon. But that reminds me, talking about Sino reminds me, I want to check out if Xilonen is good with Sino on one of his teams. Because Xilonen's burst, her res shred uptime is really long. Longer than other people like Kazuha and stuff. So it might be able to work with Sino.
The Traveler always has
That's
Paimon
something I
by
gotta
her
check
side,
out,
though,
actually.
so she'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler.
Please, you're always the one to get tired when we're on the road.
Paimon's always flying. Of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
At least try not to.
Anyway,
eat so
this
much.
is what Kalasoli told me when I was training as a name engraver. And to be honest, I've only understood 20% of what she said at most. I've never been able to figure out the rest.
But doesn't that mean you basically don't get it?
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie and I have at least come to a consensus on the most important thing. You know what? I am sick of talking. We can talk about all of this later. Please, wait a moment while I grab my things.
Xilonen opens the door and walks into her workshop. Some unsettling crashing sounds came from the workshop, followed by some agonizing creaks and squeaks. Eventually, Xilonen rushes out the door with a box in her arms. Then she turns around and kicks the door shut, shutting the sound of the dusty books falling into the ground inside.
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient name records. I've already made copies of them. I, kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble the central inscription. It shouldn't take long.
Yeah, engulfing lighting ain't even Alec TBH. The difference is very small. I should got C3 instead, it is what it is. We learn by trying.
Yep, true. Where am I going now?
All right.
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the this inscription down the cliff?
We're disassembling it, not to destroying it, Paimon. I'm sure Xilonen knows what she's doing.
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. That will allow me to investigate the internals of the central inscription. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice the last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, We always use this to draw out the engraving diagram on a cliff or open ground. Only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings can we start formally working on the small internal engravings of the ancient name. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive
Is this her character story or the Archon story?
this thing. I really don't want to engrave such a large diagram with my bare hands.
This is her character story, the story quest. I finished the Archon story a few streams ago, maybe like 2 streams ago, and I have like videos on my channel of my whole playthrough. What part are you on so far in this new update? I think this is the last part I have
see
left.
what it looks like on the inside without ruining Tlasoli's inscription?
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished ancient name piece, I'd just take it apart and pour phlogiston into the internal engravings to see everything. But since it's a central inscription, it would be better not to destroy the blessing that Auntie has prepared for Nechka.
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names, or the other 80% you don't understand?
Bruh, Paimon, take it easy. There's an 80% chance that it's part of the 20%. Wow.
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle,
Why are they clowning
which
my girl
is
like this?
names are intrinsically valuable. Only by having names can things be sorted and categorized. They allow the
Oh, okay, I haven't gone into the 5.1 Archon quest, neither her story.
For example, when I
I
order
see.
ore, I would usually say I need
Yeah.
volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities.
I think completing her story gives her some of the level up materials, specifically 6 from the boss. That's why I wanted to complete this to then level her up, so I don't waste any more, what do you call it, resin. You know, gotta be efficient.
Without specific names, I would
I'm
only
in
be
the
able to go to the
trenches
ore
too,
merchant
bro.
and say, I want
Yes,
this
sir.
and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah.
That's
you see
smart.
what I mean?
Yeah, thanks.
Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, phew, the work would be impossible.
So you're talking about it from a technical
Yes, because
perspective.
forging ancient names is first and foremost a technical job. There's no debating that. As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice.
I really care about efficiency above all else. Sounds like the most efficient approach.
After all, creating an ancient name is quite the complicated process. Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes in Natlan's history. Giving someone a name is a subjective expression. You just need to express your hopes and wishes for them. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. To come up with a fitting and accurate nickname requires much thought and observation. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, no one will remember them anyway. So the best I can do is gather all the information I could and try to come up with the most fitting nicknames possible. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Nicknames need more thought and observation, Paimon.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen. All of Paimon's nicknames have been very descriptive. Everyone can remember them.
Phew. Now I'm curious.
I remember Bull
Why don't you,
Chucker.
come up with one for me?
What else she came up with?
Are you serious?
Of course. This is also my line of work, you know. Go ahead.
A nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Don't overstress, Paimon. You'd make a good one. You better make it a good one. That's trash.
Smith?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. And quite fitting, too. I'll remember it. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe you'll come up with an even better nickname. Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smithing. Watch closely.
Alright, so what do I want us to do? Just collect this. Oh, connect the activated phlogiston wedges.
Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more. I'll leave some space
even
here.
she goes down.
When the linked
cool.
engravings are
That's so
activated,
cool.
the inscriptions here will
Where's the
overlap
next
with
one?
each other.
Oh. And then we just stay on the wall like that.
There.
Yeah, I'm happy I pulled Xilonen. Yo, climbing is gonna be so fun, especially in Natland, of course.
Amazing, Xilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
This is the power of the children of the Echo.
Then rolling backwards with swag.
Nothing to do with my tribe. It's just
Yeah,
the
that was so
phlogiston
cool.
adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time.
Don't tell me you're actually covered head to toe in work equipment.
More or less, yeah. I usually have at least the key equipment on hand. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let's get to work first. Let me see. Start with Anchor 1 and activate it with Density 3 phlogiston.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Flasoli's central inscription is even floating!
After some time, the blast of phlogiston ceases and the central inscription returns to Xilonen's hands.
So are you done checking the inscription, Xilonen? How does it look?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on ancient name engraving techniques.
So you're saying that everything's normal?
That means we can help Flasoli and Nechka now, right?
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news. Oh, but I'm also just going to go ahead and share both, so it's not like you'll have a choice in the matter.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue to exist. But, you know, before we get to that, I want to ask the traveler a question.
Got Xilonen.
What are your thoughts on absorbing memories?
She's really fun so far. It's necessary to save Nectar. It somehow doesn't seem right. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? What is this?
Yeah, well, sounds like something you'd say. But if you ask me, there's a problem with what Auntie said. It's, hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically speaking, this type of inscription has the power to do far more than absorb memories related to a single person. By herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices, it is completely possible for her to use this inscription to accomplish far bigger things.
Accomplices? You make it sound like she's committing a crime!
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this
I just realized bounties gives Mora. I haven't done them in ages.
to commit crimes,
Oh,
but
bounties?
we haven't found any
Yeah, that actually
accomplices or
reminds me,
signs that she intends to put it to such
did I
uses.
do my bounties for this week? I probably have to do that. I do have all the tribes leveled up, but I could do some stuff in, you know, other regions. Like, I barely did anything in Fontaine, really. And I do want that glider. So yeah, I gotta do that after I finish her story quest.
From a purely objective standpoint, we can consider that possibility as yet to be confirmed for now. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with this Blaze Gem inscription that cannot be ignored. I believe ancient names operate with the help of the Wyab, granting them the power to read information kept in the ley lines. In this process, the Wyab actually function like relays. Helping the ancient name bearer sends the information from within the ley lines. If you remove the Wyab from the process and don't use any tools, then finding a specific story is akin to trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing river.
So before you're even able to retrieve the sand, you would most likely drown.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone who attempts to do so will likely lose most of their cognitive function or become a babbling madman who talks to themselves all day
The
long.
Natlan's glider looks like paper. It doesn't look good to me.
Consider the memories that Auntie has gathered
Oh,
as
you
the
think
ley
so?
line, and
I forgot how it
Nishka
looks. I
as the
think I
only
looked at it
ancient name bearer
once,
of this
but
ley line.
I feel like, what is that, man? It's like a pyro red glider. I'm not even sure. I gotta check it out. But dang, you don't like it? Which one is your favorite? I feel like, I kind of forgot how a lot of them look. Because the last one I got was probably the Leeway one. But I think I liked the Fontaine one. But I just never did those bounties and stuff.
There's no way Auntie would let Nechka plunge into the river of memories without any tools. She'd only be overwhelmed by the surge of memories. And considering that Nechka has forgotten all of her past, she'll be unable to work on her own to accurately find the correct past. Only Aunt Felisoli can help her filter the correct memories of her past. So, if my hypothesis is correct, Auntie is actually planning on turning herself into Nechka's Wyab to help her extract the
Colors are nice, but it doesn't even rule matte. It looks like legit paper. But yeah, my favorite is an Azuma glider.
In an ideal world, this would be perfectly fine, as long as every extracted memory is correct.
Fountain one is also dope.
Nechka would essentially
But it doesn't
be
even
getting her
look
past back.
matte.
And I also believe that there
paper,
won't
but
be
yeah.
any
Oh,
mistakes in
Azuma
everything
glider,
that Auntie
yeah.
remembers about Nechka. But Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
So at any moment she might just, I see, this is the problem we can't ignore. Okay.
How can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
She's already made up her mind. She's ready to pay the price.
Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. I've also made up my mind. Come on, let's go see Auntie.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna head over there soon.
All right.
Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference it to modify the way the central inscription operates. I'll also help you continue working on the Blaze Gem inscriptions, but I must have complete control over all the inscriptions and the ability to oversee their uses. The memories that can be absorbed by the inscription will be limited solely to Nechka's past. We'll plan a set time frame together from which the memories can be drawn from shortly. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then I'll consider that as committing a criminal act and halt all work related to the central inscription. After the memory bank is constructed, the Blaze Gem inscription's absorption functions must be stopped immediately. Only functionalities for outputting memories will be kept.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen. I really...
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this. If you needed my help, you should have just said so. There's no need to beat around the bush like you did.
Using technology for ancient names to forge other things without permission is no trivial matter.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but it's nothing compared to a child who needs help, compared to a name that's about to be lost. But once this is all over, you must come with me to see Pakal and discuss everything that happened.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept any punishment for my little Nechka.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. Oh, by the way, did you give the book to Nechka?
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you specially brought for her? I've picked out a box and packaged it up. Wait till her birthday and then bring it to her. It'll be a nice surprise.
No, it's just an old book. There's no need to...
Did the Tepletosaur get hit?
Nechka up again?
Oh, that's
But
nature.
what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke.
I thought it was something outside. Or maybe she knocked something over.
Uh-oh. What if something fell on her? We should check. Paimon will go have a look.
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen, is that you? You're Nechka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own. You were running a fever yesterday.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times. You've already read it? But didn't Tlesoli package up the book that Xilonen brought?
No. She's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. It's one I bought for her before. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I had no choice but to go to the tribe and look for a copy. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room once I got back. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy taking care of her that I forgot about the book and even forgot that she had asked you for a gift.
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the story. Apparently that's the only one you can find on the market now. Oh, it's all my fault. You wasted your money and now it won't even be a surprise.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys it, that's what matters.
Oh, right. Nechka probably doesn't know us. You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom told me about you. Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well today. Since she's been stuck indoors for the last few days, why don't we take her out for a walk?
Let's
Take
check
her
her
for a
temperature.
walk. But considering her condition,
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the Traveler and me. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be sure to find the doctor immediately. Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to the tribe to buy some things. Let's give her a proper celebration. What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
all right. As you wish. I also happen to have a few repaired Blaze Gem inscriptions that I need to get back to the tribe. We can go together. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water bottle and some towels. Some medicine. Oh, and a parasol.
Tlesoli enters Nature's room.
Talk about being prepared.
We can camp out with all that stuff.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared. Okay, let's go. Please be good now, Nechka. Don't cause any trouble for Xilonen and the others.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to tell us anything. And even I was quite a handful for Auntie when I was little.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
If you don't stir up some trouble when you're little, then you'll never get the chance again.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her
Quest
Blaze Gem
location
inscription for a while
currently
now,
involved with
and I'll
something.
finally return it to her today.
I see a lot of side quests that I kind of want to collect, but where am I going? Where am I going? Bruh, there's nothing on the map. Quest location occupied by other quests. What other quests? Who's... I think this is the event quest. Let me just enable this. Focus experience mode. Enable focus experience mode to better experience the quest by avoiding conflicts with other quests. Yeah, let me do that. I keep forgetting there's also a new event, and I think it involves Xilonen. So that's probably what's happening. Alright, where am I going?
All right.
Tosoli, what brings you to the tribe today? Oh, and Nichka too. Oh, she seems to be doing much better now. She's even out and about. I'm sure it won't be long before she'll be playing with Chanil and the others.
I hope so. Here, Igno. This is
Oh
your...
yeah, that event is pretty good considering you don't really have good builds.
Really have good builds. Yeah, I haven't even seen what it's even about, but I'll take your word for it. So I'm guessing it's a combat event. If so, then I'm sure I could get through it.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. Oh, by the way, I came across a piece of good quality ore a while ago. I was thinking of using it to make some pretty jewelry for little Nichka. I remember that Nichka would become so happy every time she saw a shiny ring. Right, Nichka?
I'm sure she'd love that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Give me a moment. I'll bring the ore. Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like, Nichka?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient name with an embercore flower design.
Noted. I'll make that as a gift for her next birthday. Sorry, Nichka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay. Thank you, Xilonen.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. Here, please take it. By the way, Nichka, feel free to write to me if you ever want to know more about ores. Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote me out of the blue asking for a volcanic crystal.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that... She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so... She begs me every day to help her write letters to people in the tribe about all sorts of things.
That's how you know she's one of the children of Echoes. It's normal for us to be interested in ore.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character in the new version of To Kill the Brave, when he was about to save his brother Remak. According to the story, we should be right around... let Paimon see... To Kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on! I am willing to sacrifice my heart and blood in return! The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer your kin. His name has sunken into the deepest of depths. Then Tequil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate the depths. I will bring my brother back before my blood runs dry. Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nichka! Paimon remembers that's exactly what the book... huh? Wait, what did the book say?
You forgot, but didn't you just read it?
Paimon finished both books in one is more interesting. Even if it's hard for kids to, well, completely understand. Oh, wait! Nichka hasn't read the other ending. It's okay, just wait a bit and Paimon will read it out for you.
That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending.
You already know the other ending? But didn't you only read the edition your mom got for you?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about the ending of that book. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
That's not the other ending she was talking
Aren't
about.
happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, then what will Mom have to read to you at bedtime? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able to give Nachka a beautiful and durable piece of jewelry for her next birthday. But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday. Where are we headed to next, Auntie?
Next, let's visit Apaish. He should be close by. Stay close, Nachka. Don't go too far.
So
Yes,
all of them
Mom.
are family, but I see that they have the same ears. But why does Klasloli don't have a tail like how Xilonen has? I'm pretty sure like they're based off the same animal, an ocelot. And I was expecting the little girl to have like a tiny tail, obviously, but I don't even think she has that. Unless they have like,
Why do my
unless,
eyebrows keep twitching
I don't
today?
know, Xilonen got her tail
Strange.
from a different parent. That's
That
a
means you're
different
about to hit the
creature.
jackpot, Apaish.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to have
Yeah,
two
you
name
wondering the same
engravers
thing
coming
too,
in
right?
today.
Why
Welcome.
Klasloli doesn't have a tail?
What are you looking to buy, Tlazoli?
Unless she has it under
I'll give
that
you a
dress,
discount like
but
usual.
that doesn't make sense.
Whoa, offering a discount just like that? Plasoli sure has connections.
She was once our name engraver, and did a lot for the tribe. It's only fair that I offer her a discount.
I wonder if that was an oversight by the designers, but I'm not even sure really.
Thank you for your generosity. I've finished repairing your Blasium inscription. Here, have a look. Come on, Nachka, say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so this is Nachka. Tlazoli has shown me some pictures before. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick anything you'd like from the store. Think of it as a gift from me.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given a lot to our family.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just for you. If you don't feel like it, you can also let your mom choose for you.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead and pick something for Nachka. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact, and they're always very durable. I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a pinch. Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors? I remember seeing a few different styles.
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there? It should only take a moment.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. If you don't come and help me choose, I won't be able to pick one that Nachka would like. Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
And there goes Xilonen dragging Plasoli off to buy more stuff. Ooh,
Just
what a
wait for
busy
them
day.
here. Be sure to stay close, Nietzsche.
I won't run off. Paimon, who's your favorite character in To Kill the Brave?
Paimon's favorite? Tequila, of course. He went through a lot to rescue his family. In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could.
He's a brave character. I admire his courage.
What about you, Nichka? Which character do you like?
I like Remak.
Oh, the one who was possessed by Kuatlique, but never forgot his brother Tequil. He was also an amazing character. If it wasn't for his determination, both he and his brother would have been defeated by Kuatlique in the final battle.
You remember all the details, Paimon. Seems like you were really immersed in the story.
Of course! A story's only interesting if you can really get immersed in it. Hey, Nichka, why don't we play pretend? You can be Remak, and Paimon will be Tequil, okay?
You just like reciting epic lines.
Miss Traveler?
Why is Nisha
Can I play the
being
role
weird?
of Kuatlique?
She's hiding something.
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Remak and took on his appearance.
You said it yourself. That's the old version. That wasn't the one Nichka read.
Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, Kuatlique was defeated and the brothers both survived. Well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the end were different. You can go on ahead and say your favorite lines, Nichka. Paimon's read both versions, so she'll be able to play along.
My favorite line is the one from the end. It's...
Come here, Nichka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child. You forget everything as soon as you start playing.
We've picked something up for Nichka. A Paishpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged it up. How was Nichka?
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part.
Xilonen, did you leave with Nichka on purpose? So we could talk with her alone?
Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlisoli away from us a couple of times now. But why?
Nichka has a strange look on her face. Seems like she has something to say.
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today, and we shouldn't let Nichka be in the heat for too long.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back home.
Okay, where are they going? Yes, this way.
I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it, so it shouldn't fall apart so easily now.
Thank you. How about the volcanic crystal? Was it usable?
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome. I just want to see Nichka get better.
Thank you, Miss Chevin.
It's fine. Honestly, you're both too polite for your own good.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blaze Gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Xilonen.
We already know what's going on.
We're all doing our best for Nichka.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. We'd be in real trouble if Pakal ever got wind of it. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much longer. I've been traveling away from home every few days, and the ore reserves have noticeably decreased. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, I could only say that I'd been using up a lot of ore to research new styles of jewelry. As for why I had been leaving so often, I said that I had found a new ore vein and wanted to extract some new gems from it. Sorry. I've been talking my head off. Please, come in and have a seat.
Sure, we can sit for a moment, but...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead. Remember to stay in the shade as much as you can.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet.
I'll have to buy you some. If the price is good, we could buy a whole set.
Really? Then Paimon's gonna take a good look at what they have.
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Xilonen is taking Tesla with her. Let's keep on talking with Nichka.
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out!
Miss Traveler,
Come here, Nichka.
She's watching. What's going on?
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. We should be heading back now. It'll be Nichka's birthday in a few days.
What is she hiding?
There's still a lot for us to do before then.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some beautiful jewelry to celebrate.
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
She's gonna punish her.
didn't.
Don't let her go back, please.
Nichka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom.
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What should we
Just
do?
stay quiet, let's see what Xilonen says.
No, Nichka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you carried her the whole way.
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nichka. It's time to go home.
Tess slowly declines your help and leaves the tribe. That was way too fast. What? Okay, let's go, I guess.
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nichka's birthday party.
We'll be there. I hope she'll continue to feel
All right.
better.
It's nearly bedtime for Nichka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. Really, do you think I'd let your efforts go to waste? It's very special to receive a book from you. I'm sure she'll put it somewhere safe. Right, Nichka?
Yeah. Thanks, Xilonen.
Oh, put it somewhere? Isn't she going to read it?
Well, I've read the story to her many times already. She's even memorized nearly every line.
Oh, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nichka's probably never heard this version of To Kill the Brave.
Oh. What's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nichka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Xilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nichka's illness is true, she shouldn't be able to remember anything about her past before her illness. So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, what does that prove? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition of the story.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened recently. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe and see if anyone remembers Nichka reading the book. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nichka where she'd read it.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that their memories...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nichka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nachka. Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nichka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nichka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichka remembers it.
I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please.
Is that really not the aunt?
Get back!
Maybe she was possessed? I'm not sure.
Xilonen, wait for us!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nichka's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here.
There's no one in here. Where did they go?
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
That was interesting. This quest really picked up steam. I'm liking it so far.
Bring it!
Okay, they gave us the trial version of her again. This is probably the one with noblesse, yeah.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Out of the way! Solidify! Get blown away! Forget it!
All right.
Are we underground? If I had, what do you call it? A People of the Springs character, I could probably run on that lava. Or do I have to go this way? No way. Oh wait, I forgot I can just climb it. Wait, I can only climb phlogiston pillars in this cave?
Watch this!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Out of the way, or get blown away! Forget it!
I hope I didn't miss any other chests. Can I break this? Probably not.
right.
Where are we going?
Bring it.
Okay, how do I get off? Okay, do I jump down? There we go. Just press circle.
Alright, let's finish this fast. I'm going in.
Solidify!
That was quick. That was quick. That was quick.
Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
There's another.
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
Let's see.
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside.
Alright, let's do that.
Alright, let's keep going!
So I'm wondering, is Tasloli, whatever her name is that even her? That could be like a doppelganger or something. Someone took her body. Oof.
Yep.
Hello? Wait, why can't I start it?
Bring it!
I hope I'm not missing any treasure chests.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter. Even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What does that even mean?
Is she not Nechka?
Confusing memories, forgetting the past.
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
For real, this story quest started off a bit slow, but now the story really picked up. I'm liking it now. Night Kingdom, so is Nechka already dead?
I'm afraid so.
Who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me.
It turned really sinister.
Waiting for me to get her
really
home.
Crazy now. What is
As I
this?
said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name. Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blaze Gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
Get behind me, Paimon. Let her go.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
Nishka's already dead. We can't let her harm an innocent child. So this is a random kid.
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Oh yeah, get him.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. In the mists, are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met. You're Nachka?
So
Yes.
who is this girl
But I
then?
still don't know your name.
She stole a girl from
My
some random
name's-
place?
Napeka.
Napeka.
It really suits you. Napeka. I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Something you wish to report? Go on.
I saw Nachka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nachka? Nachka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy. Please. Please. Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nachka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nachka will...
No, you won't. What is she thinking?
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlasoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nachka at all. You collected memories of Nachka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nachka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nachka in her sickly state. What the real Nachka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nachka. To see her again.
Nachka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nachka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nachka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nachka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nechka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nechka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nechka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now.
Okay, that was pretty much.
Transfix!
I keep thinking I'm playing
Bring it!
Xilonen.
All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka, and she even nearly succeeded.
Good thing we found out in time. Xilonen knew what to do right away.
Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I could think of. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but they were all either quickly whisked away by Tlasoli or simply refused to believe me. Even if I told them everything, Tlasoli would just blame my illness to cover it up. All she had to do was start to cry, and then the guest would try to comfort her, but completely forget about me. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange medicine. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking.
The crazy thing about this is, in real life, I just heard of a incident where teachers put a sticker on students' hand to make them fall asleep, and the parents were so mad. That happened someplace, I don't know, but that was a recent story. This was like elementary school, and I think those teachers are now arrested. That's crazy.
I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
That's all in the past
You have us now, Nepeka. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Xilonen will send them flying!
Yeah. Sorry. I just can't help it.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen for help. Oh, you definitely found the right person. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that I was able to pick up on the details. Without you, it would have been extremely difficult for her to communicate that she needed help. Tlisoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Nepeka locked up in her room again.
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlisoli even get the confidence to try this scheme? When Nechka was alive, surely many tribe members would have tried to help her. Was she not scared that someone would realize that Nepeka wasn't Nechka?
She must have been using the Blaze Gem inscriptions for a very long time.
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nechka's past, actively erase people's memories of Nechka. It's similar to graffiti. If you want to paint something new on a wall that has been painted before, then first you must remove the old painting. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were Paimon, she would have thrown that thing away the first chance she had!
Well, you can uncover the truth without taking some risks, right? If I hadn't disassembled the inscription myself, I would have never realized her actual motives.
So you suspected her from the very beginning?
Oh, no, she's my auntie after all. How could I have seen her as a villain from the start? The most I did was keep the possibility and a corresponding plan in mind, and it was just our luck that the worst-case scenario actually happened. But now that I look back on it, we still managed to rescue a suffering child, even if that wasn't our original intention. Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough by now. Everything is finally over, and Nepeka can finally be herself.
So, what should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up anymore.
But I don't know what I can do. Everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers she enjoyed, how she acted and spoke. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't know.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription isn't working anymore. No one will force you to be somebody else again.
But I no longer remember anything about myself now besides my name. What if I never remember my life and lose all of my past? I'm scared, Xilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlisoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take it. I've engraved your name, Nepeka, on the top. This is your first blessing, the one you received from a pair of people who loved you with all their hearts. It has always protected you and stood over you. For all of past, present, and future, it's never strayed far.
But I don't even remember the names of my parents. I don't remember anything.
I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I'm not sure what kind of future you will face. I can only promise that no matter what the future holds, your name will never fade. This is a blessing given to you by a name engraver. You'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward and becomes a healthy tree, or as birds spread their wings to fly high into the sky. Your name is your starting point, as well as your guide. Remember your name and everything you've experienced, and you'll know how to step into your future.
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all. Xilonen, Paimon, and Miss Traveler.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. Just relax and take it easy. We're from the same tribe after all. If nothing else works, I can always go to the elders and look up your history. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed.
So you do have a backup plan. Do you think you can find anything about her?
I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should look for. Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies so heavily on luck, we should just focus on ourselves. Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come with me, Nepeka. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that we haven't even had dinner yet. What would you like to eat?
Huh? Oh, anything. I'm not picky.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and, one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka.
Nice. I'd say this was a pretty good story quest, I think. And we got that thing. What is this? We gotta go to her workshop, so I guess we're not fully done yet. But let me, see. Okay. Next day, I guess. Alright, now let's head to the workshop. Wait, how far are we? We're not that far, I guess.
Alright.
Can you make it? Yes, sir.
Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest.
So what about Tlasoli? Will she be punished?
Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, not many have ever used ancient names to commit a crime. Pakal will have a lot on his plate. What I do know is that Tlasoli's workshop and any remaining incomplete blaze gem inscriptions will be completely destroyed. And as for the completed blaze gem inscriptions, I'll be handling them, which, whew, yeah, yet another hassle to deal with. Anyway, at least her ancient name is fine. Otherwise, we'd have a real mess on our hands. Oh, and speaking of ancient names, I actually have some good news. The memories that were absorbed by the Blaze Gem inscriptions can be restored to their owners. Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working, the memories will return to their respective owners.
So everyone's memories of Nishka will all come back.
Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, in her attempt to get Nishka to come back, Auntie made the entire tribe forget about her. Now, Nishka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember her. Phew, what a bizarre turn of events.
How's Napeka doing?
She's resting in my workshop. I contacted others from the tribe and told them about my plan to conduct an official investigation into her history. The tribe hasn't responded yet, so I'm planning to take her in for now and teach her some crafting skills. But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all, she's got a busy future ahead of her.
Okay, talk to Tamura's. That's a new quest. I think that's the end of the quest. Xilonen is part of this. I gotta start that eventually. Yeah. So that's it for the story quest. That was nice. That was nice. Let me save that part also. Alright, I think now I can get my final level up rewards. Oh, they also give 30 of these. Let's go. I was really after these. W. That should be enough to level up.
You've helped me so much. I can't just let you leave empty-handed.
Finally.
Here, take this gem that I engraved my name on. You can use it to find me for help whenever you like. Whether you need me to fire up the forge or accompany you on a dangerous adventure, I'll be ready to help. This promise will stand until both my name and the stone have eroded into nothing.
Alright, finally she's fully ascended. I probably don't need to go 80 out of... Probably don't need to go 90 out of 90. But... I need 2 more kindlings. I think I gotta go farm those. I have nothing left. Oh, okay. They really should have given us some of these. I don't think it gave us any of that. Wait, let me see. Did I have any blue left? Oh yeah, I had 1 blue I could make. Okay, level 9 talent. 33. I'll get 3 more at 36. I could farm a little bit. Let me see. I have some resin. Alright, 5 runs. That should be enough for level 10, hopefully. Yeah. I forgot where it was. Okay, I guess I'm using Xilonen for this team.
Now you shall perish the echoes of the valley! Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Great names echo! There is no escape! Hear the echoes of the valley! Inazuma shines eternal!
Seems like I'm healing them good enough, but I don't even have her all 3 leveled up. Her first leveled up. I'm not even. Okay, 10 more to go. If this person would restart, please, thank you.
Bring it! Let the mountain flames boil! Now!
Did she really die already? Oh, they're probably mad at me. I did not level up for burst yet.
Bring it!
Rip. But I'm dealing for like 3k, so risk Kanique. Like, I'm seeing Kanique heal for 3k. It should be fine.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Or is it only the people closest to me? Raiden died too.
Bring it!
I can't even buff Kanique because she doesn't buff Genshin.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
We got this. Keep going, Kanique. I'll heal you. Wait.
Let the mountain flames boil! Submit your soul in sacrifice!
Wait, in co-op, does the person need to be close to Xilonen to get healed? I don't even know. Oh, someone's saying boost
Let the
her.
mountain's veins boil!
See if they can finish.
Locked up.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
The dead would bleed!
I got him cornered.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Locked up.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Wait, I think Xilonen only heals herself. I'm not sure. Or those close to her. Oh, I see. Maybe she only heals people close to her in co-op. I'm not sure. I didn't really read that talent of hers.
Is it time to go?
You can be beneficial here.
What shall we do?
Shangli for right now, I guess.
Let me read you a verse. Huh?
Gather.
Busted. Game's up. Run's over. Gotcha.
Okay, that was not too bad. That's a good team. I don't know who I would put instead of Zhongli. Mono Hydro is pretty good with Xilonen though.
Rain cutter. Bring it.
Solidify.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Ah!
I'm not even sure how much damage I'm doing. That looked like it's like 140k, but I'm not sure.
Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword.
Gather.
Game's up. Time's over. Quietly now.
11,000 on the actual auto attacks. Use condemn. Okay, I don't know. That should be enough. Or close to it. So I have 5, I'm gonna have 11 when I do this. Hopefully this gives me enough. close, but not quite. I need a few more of these. I have 180 of those, so that's good. Maybe 2 more runs? 2 more runs of this should be fine.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. No, my...
Stabilize.
I'm not even getting the,
Bring it.
I'm only creating a pyro shield with this, so I'm not even getting the extra buff. I thought I would be able to create a hydro shield. Is that enough to make 2? Let me just run one more time. Because I have to upgrade her burst anyway. But I'll do that
Body and
next
mind.
stream.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Solidify.
Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over. Take it easy. Gotcha.
That's actually pretty nice. Alright, I'm gonna crown Xilonen now, and that will put me at 36 elemental res decrease. I'll focus on this next time, I guess. Alright, well, that's my Xilonen. I think that's gonna be the end of this stream, I'm not sure. Oh, then there's the... Should I at least just start this, get this over with? This event, how long do I have left? 9 days to complete this. I think I should be fine.
Bring it. All right.
Is it dangerous? Relax. Even though it's been contaminated by the abyss of behavior, it doesn't seem to have changed at all. Still, I specifically prepared extra large insect net to make sure everything goes smoothly. Here you go. It'll come in handy for catching them in a moment. Kanish mentioned something rather unusual. He discovered that there's a special berry that always grows near areas where abyssal aphids are found. The berry contains toxins that can paralyze aphids. So if we spread them on the net, it'll stop aphids from struggling. Paralyzes them. Kind of strange. Unnatural. I'm not sure on high alert these days. them to start with anyway. Fine, but no matter what, we've got to catch them first. Don't want anything else that makes people sick running around. Bugbuster Squad. Okay, depleting the Bizzle power, deplete a specific amount, Night Soul aligned attacks or higher frequency. Deploy Xilonen's Inset Net, greatly damage your ward, and Night Soul aligned attacks can do more efficiently. Needs to charge up before being used. Collect Shackleberries to charge the net and restore some phlogiston. The challenge will contain Shackleberry plants and objects that contain these berries. Defeating certain opponents will grant a small amount of Shackleberries. There's a fixed upper limit. Okay.
I bought a book.
Okay, let's see. Collect Shackleberries, charge Insect Net, and when this corroded phlogiston of Fizz is nearby, using the Insect Net will greatly harm you. Okay. Guess I'm going down there. But I have hold the button. Which button? Oh, it's that one. I don't think I have enough yet. Okay, there we go. Okay. L1. Too far. There we go. Oh, I can't even be in her phlogiston state. Bro. Catch it now. Have to catch it in 2 seconds. Gotta build up the network. That should be enough. So is this like a Monster Hunter game mode or something?
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
It's not dangerous at all, other than the fact it likes to run away. The Insect Nut and Numbing Berries are really useful too. But seeing as this abyss, these aphids are contaminated with, they could attract monsters. Best be on your guard. Yeah, you're right. And since these all too convenient berries just so happen to be here, well, if I'm she's their killer of any monsters. Certainly look like Esper. Okay, I think that's it for that one, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. So there's only 4? 5? Okay, I think I'll do that next stream. Just want to get it started at least. Alright, that's it for this stream. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll stream, you know, next time you catch me. Alright, later.